Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back here with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing, let's talk about the Gotham Knights game. Specifically the stuff that released at DC Fandome. So yeah, DC Fandome recently came out and a bunch of new stuff got revealed and stuff like that. And I did plan a bunch of videos to do on individual stuff. And in this case, it's going to be Gotham Knights. So yeah, anyways, without ado, let's get into it. So yeah, I'm not too sure exactly when I'm gonna post this again. These whole fandom videos and stuff, all the fandom videos, I'm not exactly sure when they come out. Again, I know I'm probably say this every video. My apologies on that. Just because I'm not too sure when the videos are gonna be kind of rolling out. Technically, I am recording this video second out of all the news, but it could come out at the last day or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I think I might do a triple upload one day, just because I realized I kind of reserved like 3 days to be doing this. So yeah, and I kind of already missed out on one of them. So yeah, I might do a triple upload one day. But anyways, let's get into it. So yeah, Gotham Knights recently got a trailer of sorts. I wouldn't really say it's like a real trailer for example, because honestly, it was more of just like taking a deeper dive into it, a little bit of cinematics and stuff like that. I would argue it's more like more of like a story preview kind of thing, or an insight into the Court of Owls, because that's technically what this trailer was. Honestly, it wasn't like we didn't see much. We didn't see any gameplay at all. That's for sure. We didn't see any gameplay. Really, what we saw from it was literally just like some talking and some of the character designs, I guess. That's pretty much it, and like a few fight scenes, but they weren't. They were more cinematic. They weren't gameplay, of course. So that's one thing. Another thing to note, I just want to say, in case somebody is wondering or whatnot, the game does come out. It doesn't have an official release date yet, which is one thing I'm a little worried about, honestly. I'm not even sure if it has a release date. Uh, I could be totally wrong here, but I actually don't think there's gonna be a There's not a release date yet. Uh, I remember this game was supposed to come out in 2021. I remember it was supposed to come out like early 2021 actually, or just like a little bit before now it was supposed to come out. And of course it got delayed till 2022, and of course with that, gives them more time for better gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm not complaining at all. But honestly, I don't want to see this game delayed anymore. That's one thing. I want to see it hopefully now. But anyways, let's get into it. Just in case somebody hasn't seen it too. Basically, Gotham Knights is a co-op game with 4 different playable characters: Red Hood, Batgirl, Nightwing, and Robin. Uh, and basically, all the characters are basically fighting the Court of Owls, who are the villains of this game. I'm pretty sure confirmed wise, I think Mr. Freeze is going to be in this game. And also in this recent trailer, we also saw Penguin. So those 2 characters. It's supposed to take place. Uh, it's not intended to be taking place in the Gotham or the Arkham universe. As it's supposed to be in this game, Batman has supposedly died. And now these characters got to step up and kind of protect the city and whatnot. So that's one thing. Uh, anyways, without ado, let's get talking into the trailer, I guess I'll say. So in this trailer, definitely gave off a lot of horror vibes. I gotta say that gave off a lot of dark and like gritty type vibes, which is actually pretty interesting. It showcased a lot more of the Court of Owls, as we didn't. I don't even think we really saw them at all in the original trailer. Actually, we didn't see them. I don't think so. I think maybe we saw them like a glimpse, but we never really saw what they were gonna look like. And I gotta say, totally really looking like really cool. I'm not sure how they're gonna really work this out too. I'm curious about the story wise, just because I feel like it's a little bit weird saying the Court of Owls versus these. I'll just call them Gotham Knights in a sense. Just because usually the Court of Owls kind of want to fight Batman, so I might find this might like I honestly I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like the fact that they're the villains. I mean, maybe my mind could be changed, but honestly, I'm a bit hesitant into that just because Again, it's I'm very curious to see how the story is gonna be and stuff like that. But I mean, from the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna definitely be some good stuff. Just because graphics look pretty good. I'm not 100%. I'm gonna wait till gameplay actually comes out and stuff like that before I give more full on opinions on it. But I mean, from a story aspect, it looks like it could be interesting as well. Uh, and also penguins tied into this somehow, which is kind of weird. I recently saw a meme and it was pretty funny. It's like penguins taking over 2022. It looks like because he's appearing in a whole bunch of things too, so that's really funny as well, um, which I find pretty interesting. Honestly, personally, in my opinion, I wish maybe Gotham Knights took place in the Arkham universe. I think the reason they didn't do it is just because Rocksteady isn't making this. I don't think Rocksteady has any involvement in this. I think it's Warner Brothers Montreal is making this. So that's interesting to note as well. Is that whole thing because I know the other game does. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League supposed to take place in that. So that's one thing as well. But honestly, I could see why, but personally, I honestly would just rather that. I mean, it just makes more sense to per se, and honestly, again, it makes more sense. In terms of the Robin, I'm not 100% sure who the Robin is though. Uh, because it's leaning towards Tim Drake, but I could totally see maybe they mix the two. I know they're definitely not going to be creating a new Robin per se, but I mean maybe they mix a bit of Damian Wayne's personality into Tim Drake, which is one thing, because like definitely they could do that. But I mean at the same time, I kind of don't want to see that happen. But yeah, that's one thing. I just feel like they should have included like another Robin perhaps, and Damian Wayne. Maybe this has a potential for maybe a sequel, and then maybe they could add more Bat Family members. That's kind of what I want to see, kind of thing. So that's one thing. Again, it still doesn't have a release date. Honestly, I would have just, I honestly, I would have liked to see a release date, for this at Fandom, but that's one thing as well. Uh, but I mean, the Court of Owls, from the looks of it on the trailer, definitely look really interesting. I'm excited to kind of see how the gameplay kind of works. The suspense. I mean, honestly, I'm not expecting them to be villains straight out the bat. I'm thinking maybe this would be like a Spider-Man PS4 kind of situation where it'd be like they would get revealed towards the end, maybe seeing clues and stuff like that. So that's one thing as well. That's just one thing I'm kind of thinking of as well. But I mean, it does still look. It still looks cool. I am currently excited to play this game. I mean, in all honesty, my excitement's kind of gone down. Like originally, I had a 10 out of 10. I cannot wait for this excitement. Now it's more of like a 9, 8.5 out of 10, just because it's been a while and it's kind of fading away because again it's delayed. And I know it's not entirely DC's fault or anything, but I mean honestly, I think they should have maybe hopefully released it soon. Honestly, I like. I really want to see when this game is coming out too. That's just honestly I really want to play this game. Uh, but then again, like I don't know how my feelings gonna be once it releases. That's one thing as well. I need to see more clips of this. That's the one thing. I need to see some gameplay. That's what I want to see. I want to get a release date and I want gameplay. That's what I want to see within like the next few months, honestly. Because honestly, I would like to see this game come out March, maybe February, maybe even January. Honestly, just see that happen because that's one thing. That's just my opinion on that, on the whole Gotham Knights game. Of course, I said before I don't want to see this rushed either. That's another thing too. Completely don't. I don't want to see this rushed, but at the same time, I don't want it to be so far along, because again, we haven't had much like DC game, like these kind of caliber games looking like with heavy story modes, other than like the Telltale games. Oh, and Injustice too, but that's a different studio as well. So that's one thing as well. That's that's another thing too. Like they've had a long time to really be working on another Batman game like this. So that's another thing too. I just kind of want to see a little bit bigger picking up the pace. Honestly, if this game is trash, I am not gonna be very happy. I gotta be honest with you guys. It would be like kind of wasting our time in the same sense. But honestly, I think this could be a good game. I think it could be very interesting. I just want to see some gameplay. And yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it though. Anyways, comment down below what do you guys think about Gotham Knights. Uh, are you excited? Are you not? Are you happy to see a trailer at DC Fandom? Yeah. Anyways, but that's pretty much it though. Uh, Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.